I'm going back to school. It's been a while. How many years since primary school? Somewhere between a decade and 2 decades ago. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through Key Stage 2, which is the end of primary school, GCSEs, the end of secondary school, and A-levels, the end of college, to see if I can actually pass like I did. Because I did quite well in my original ones. In my SATs and my GCSEs, I did quite well, I think.
What'd you get?
Biology A, Physics B, Chemistry C.
It's easy, you know?
It's easy. You may wonder who this is. This is Benedict. He's an old pal, and he's going to be my examiner today. I'm feeling good about this. I think I should be able to hold up. Science has always been quite a strong one for me. So let's begin. It's been a while. So this is Key Stage 2, 2003 Science. Now this should be the exam I took, so let's go into question 1. Oh my god, what has she got in her arms?
A good time.
That's music, that's not science.
Music is the science of the soul.
Test A, first name. Can I edit this? Yes, we can. There we go. Can you check that there's no rules that says you have to write in pen or pencil?
I think because this is a primary school test, I think you're fine.
Okay.
GCSEs, you better watch yourself.
Okay. Anyone watching here who went to Claydon Primary School? I have 45 minutes to complete this test, right? Right, question 1, balanced diets. A class carries out a survey to find out how often the children eat vegetables. That is 6. 11 children gave the same answer as each other. Use the tally chart to find out what answer these 11 children gave. Once per week.
Full marks on that one.
Yeah, good. Right. Each food group has a special function in the body.
Look, dude, I can't help.
Each food below is a good source of something the body needs. Fuel for activity, vitamins. God damn, they taught us stupid Nazreen makes a poster to show how to stay healthy. Only some of the ideas on her poster are good. Nazreen, you fucking dick. Tick 2 boxes to show the best ideas. To stay healthy, you should eat lots of fried food. Eat different kinds of food. Yes. Smoke every day. Fucking Nazreen, dude.
She knows how to have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, eat lots of fried food, smoke every day, exercise often is the other one.
Full marks.
Good. Some children are riding skateboards. It is easy to get hurt riding a skateboard. Look at the picture below. List 2 pieces of safety equipment that the children have used. They have used helms, gloves. Could I just put not nude?
I have got to say, it does say under additional guidance, it does say do not give a mark for not nude. So I'm afraid I can't give that to you.
Jane and Louise are facing in the same direction. They are on level ground and are not moving. Sounds like they're having a fun time. Jane gently pushes Louise. He moves forward. As Louis moves, Jane also moves. In which direction do Jane and her skateboard move when she pushes Louis? Backwards. Yeah, cool. Jane and Louis go back to the same starting place. Jane gives Louis a bigger push on his skateboard. They both move faster this time. What happens to the distance that Louis travels on this second push compared to the first push? Increases.
Yeah,
I guess a child.
Looking for more detail there. You got the gist of it.
It's a 1-mark question.
Dude, they're all 1-mark questions.
Dave goes over a jump on his skateboard. Fucking Dave. Look at Dave, man. When he jumps, he stays in the air for a short time. What force makes him return to the ground? Gravity. Yeah, good. A cabbage has many leaves. Tick 1 box to show why leaves are important for the cabbage. The leaves produce new material for growth.
Yeah, full mark.
Nice. Cammy cuts a cabbage in half. Fucking Cammy's on a fucking death path right now. The leaves on the outside of the cabbage are dark. The leaves on the inside are a pale yellow colour. Which statement best explains why the leaves on the inside are paler? The leaves on the inside of the cabbage get less light. Nice. Each of 4 children examine a different type of paper towel. Whipper towels have 2 layers. Soaker towels feel thick. Mopper towels feel soft. And I can't see through cleaner towels. Decide which kind of statement the children have all made. An observation.
Correct.
That's a good question. Robert and Lauren dropped water onto the 4 towels.
Fools!
Who's cleaning that up? Bet it's not Robert and Lauren. Can I have my Lucasade back?
Yeah.
Shadows. One sunny day, some children use a rounder's post to make shadows in their playground. When light shines on the rounder's post, a shadow forms. Where does the light come from? Sun.
Full marks. Yeah,
Sun. The rounder's post makes a dark shadow. Tick 1 box to complete the sentence. The rounder's post makes a dark shadow. In case Americans, rounders is like shit baseball, in case you're wondering. You basically, it's like you have to use one arm and they throw a ball at you and you have to whack it, and then you have to run to a post and run back. It's like cricket and baseball had like a deformed child, and that's rounders. The rounders post makes a dark shadow because it is solid. Or opaque.
You took the opaque box, I'll give you the mark, but you're on thin ice there.
The children draw around the shadows of the rounders post every half hour from 9:30 till 12. They measure the length of each shadow and record their results in this table. What happened to the length of the shadow during the morning? It got shorter.
Yeah.
Good. The children make a line graph to show the results from the morning. Continue the line on the graph to show how the length of the shadow would change between 12 and 2:30. It's gonna just mirror, isn't it? Because the sun's going, it's gonna go, because the sun has reached the top of its point, it's gonna start going down again.
Yeah.
Are you smarter than a 10-year-old? No. The children were trying to find out something about seeds. What were the children trying to find out? Does temperature affect lettuce seeds germinating?
This is a long paragraph, but yeah, that's about right.
Viva la resistance. Alan made a prediction. Look at Alan, dude. The best temperature to germinate any kind of seed is 25 degrees Celsius. Phaser said, "You have not collected enough information to support your prediction." What was he, a fucking Protoss announcer? Who do you agree with? I agree with Phaser, honestly. Is it Phaser? Pfizer?
Pfizer's like the best way to go. Alan's a jobber, mate. Fuck him.
You're right. Rashida wants to test if a polystyrene container keeps her drink hot for longer. She makes her drink from boiled water. She measures the temperature in 2 plastic cups A and B every 10 minutes with sensors joined to a computer. The graph below shows her results. How does the graph tell you that drink in cup B cooled more quickly than the drink in cup A? Because the line is steeper.
Yep, full mark.
Nice. Estimate the temperature of the room. I guess the room's going to be 27.
Just about.
Using a polystyrene container or cup is a good way for Rashida to help stop heat leaving her drink. Describe another way Rashida could stop heat leaving her drink to keep it hot for longer. Leave it in a warm place.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That was the allow, but the simplest answer was put a lid on it.
Abdul measures the force needed to pull the tower. He notes the force meter reading each time. Look at the notes. Describe what Abdul notes tell him about the number of masses and the size of force needed to pull them. The more masses, the greater the force.
Yeah, 2 marks.
Cool. Is that 2 marks? Wow. Abdul puts his result onto a table, but he makes a mistake. Abdul. He got it the wrong way around. He's got, look, 1 and is 0.3, but 5 is 0.3. Wrong way round, you stupid c***. Is that full mark?
You do get a bonus point for calling Abdul out on his garbage work.
Abdul notices his mistake. Oh yeah, but he does now. He corrects his table, then he says, "I wonder if I made any mistakes when I did my test." What should he do to check if he made any mistakes in his test? Do it again.
Yeah.
The teacher mixes citric acid powder with water. The powder dissolves. Explain fully how the children could separate the mixture to get the citric acid powder back. They could evaporate the water and leave the powder.
Will, you only get 1 mark. Out of 2.
Oh, I didn't see it was a 2-mark question.
You need to say that the water evaporates and then the citric acid remains in the dish. You only get 1 mark for either saying either or.
But it says here, do not credit the first marking point for an insufficient result. Evaporate it.
0 marks there. I was going to give you 1, but...
I fucked up. End of test. End of test. I messed up on the last question, Benedict.
It's not good enough, if I'm honest. You got aced every question apart from the last one.
Okay, so how many points is that?
38 out of 40.
Hey! I got a level 5. That's the top.
Yeah.
Level 5. Jack, put something cool on the screen there. Level 5. Secondary school was not very fun for me. I didn't have a good time at all. I only really came out in college. We're going to jump through that huge part of my life now. And we're now going to go to our GCSEs. So this was deciding what college I'd get into. This was a big deal. GCSEs were huge. So Benny, as my examiner, how do you feel about my work?
More or less, you've been on the nose, apart from that last blunder. If I was in charge of making the marking scheme, that would have lost you more points.
Do you think I'm coasting?
Honestly, I think you're not working to your full potential. At the next parent-teacher meeting, I think we should have a chat about this.
Oh no, don't tell my mum. She has a rod.
Is that like a guy or a stick?
Both. His name's Rod, and his namesake really lives up to it. It's 2013. I'm shitting myself, literally and figuratively, as I'm sat down at this table, about to do my science AQA physics exam.
I thought it was a fart, sir. I thought it was safe.
It's not a happy time. It's scary, right? And I've got an hour to do this.
Remember, you are allowed a ruler and a calculator.
The Sankey diagrams, oh shit, show the energy transfer in a traditional coal-burning power station and a combined heat and power station, a CHP station. What effects does the waste energy from a power station have on the surroundings? Negative. I get negative effect. It can produce too much heat, pollution. I'd put something like a negative effect caused by overheating and pollution.
You sort of, again, walking the line there.
Right.
The correct answer is it heats it up. It
Okay.
also says do not accept answers of pollution.
Okay, but good. Well, we're 1 mark. Calculate the efficiency of a CHP station. Use the correct equations on the physics equation C. They didn't give me a physics equation C. Input minus waste.
I mean, you need a number. It says efficiency equal.
But there is no numbers inputting. Am I supposed to count the squares? I'm not sitting here and counting the squares, mate. Just fail me on that one too. I'll lose those 2 marks.
The correct answer was 80%.
A CHP station is usually used to meet the demand for electricity within the local area. The electricity is not transmitted and distributed through the national grid. What is the national grid? Fuck. Is a system of cables and transformers.
Yes.
Cool. Light waves transfer energy. Complete the following sentence. The oscillations producing a light wave are equal.
I'm afraid I'm not going to give a mark for equal.
What did I
The
need?
correct answer is perpendicular.
Oh, fuck. It is as well, because the thing got up and down. Ugh. The apparatus in the diagram shows the light waves transfer energy. Describe how switching the desk lamp on and off shows that light waves transfer energy. Well, when you switch the desk lamp on, the fan blades will start to turn because the electric motor is powered by the solar panel.
Is that equal answer? Just checking.
Not anymore. So when you switch the desk lamp on, if the fan blades rotate due to the motor's connectivity to the solar panel, that means that the light waves are transferring energy into the solar panel. The image of the wristwatch seen by the student is virtual. What is a virtual image? An image, a non-tangible, like, projection. A non-tangible projection, is what I'd say.
I'll give you the 1 mark.
In this question, you will be assessed on using good English, organising information clearly, and using specialist terms where appropriate. Specialist terms are my middle name, Job. Hey, Jack, have a treat, have a snack. Go into your cupboard right now and grab yourself a little snack, dude. Go on. I'll be here when you get back on it. You can keep it playing as well. We won't carry on until you go and get yourself a snack. I'll just wait and stare. Arctic foxes live in a very cold environment. Hell yeah they do. Look at that smug son of a bitch. Arctic foxes have small ears. How does the size of the ears help keep the fox warm in a cold environment? It has a low surface area, so heat in the blood cannot transfer to the cold Arctic air.
Yeah, 2 marks.
Next one. Complete the following sentence. The main way the energy is transferred through the copper wall of the water tank is by the process of radiation. Radiation is the answer. So.
Nope. Just wrong. Conduction.
Fuck! To heat the water in the tank from 50 to 58, the immersion heater transfers 4,032 kilojoules of energy to the water. Calculate the mass of water in the tank.
Don't forget to use your physics equation.
Oh, I won't forget. Specific heat capacity of water is 4,200 kilojoules per kilogram Celsius. Okay. I don't know.
You can get some marks for trying to figure out some of it without the equation.
Okay. So, the immersion heater transfers 4,032 kilojoules of energy to the water. There is roughly 0.8 kilograms of water. Judging by the fact that 4,032 kilojoules goes into 4,200, about 0.8. Did I get it right?
No, valiant attempt without your physics equation sheet, but I can't give you any marks on that. That's 4 million.
4 million?
Wait. Yeah, no, the correct answer is 120.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I don't deserve that one. An insulating jacket is fitted to the hot water tank. Graph B shows how the temperature of the water inside the insulated hot water tank changes with time. An insulated jacket only costs £12. It's just an advert. They just shoved an advert in my physics paper. By comparing Graph A with Graph B, explain why fitting an insulating jacket to a hot water tank saves money. Because there's less heat being passed on by conduction and radiation. So the heat is being lost slower, meaning that you have to spend less money on energy to heat it up constantly.
That's like a textbook perfect answer.
Between 2002 and 2008, which by the way, at the time I published, that was only 5 years ago, 2008. Let that sink in. Between 2002 and 2008, the amount of electricity used for lighting in homes in the UK decreased. So just one reason why. The introduction and implementation of LED bulbs.
Yeah, go on, allow it.
Electromagnetic waves form a continuous spectrum within a range of wavelengths. What is the appropriate range of wavelengths of electromagnetic waves? This is something you needed to remember, isn't it? This is something that you need to just revise for. I'm going to go for 10 to the minus 50 meters to 10 to the power of 4.
Yeah.
Was that right?
Yeah.
What a guess! 1 mark, ladies and gentlemen. Infrared waves and microwaves are used for communications. Give one example of infrared waves being used for communications. My Tamagotchis. I used to make them meet each other with the infrared sensor on the top.
I mean, yeah, it says accept specific example. I'll give you that.
Tamagotchis! 1 mark. My name, so the Soot in Will the Soot, comes from a Tamagotchi forum. Fun fact. It's a long story. If you want it, you gotta work for it. Give me 80,000 likes and I'll tell you the story. The results show a negative correlation. The more hours a mobile phone is used each day, the lower the sperm count. However, the results do not necessarily mean using a mobile phone could cause a reduced sperm count. Suggest one reasons why. We don't know if the men are punching themselves in the nuts every day. We don't know if the men are literally shooting X-rays into their bollocks in the morning. We just know that they use mobile phones. We don't have enough data.
Good. Yeah, full mark.
Observation of the spectra from distant galaxies provides evidence to support the Big Bang Theory. Complete the following sentence. Many scientists think the Big Bang Theory describes the relationship of 3 people living in an apartment in the Bronx. All nerds. Okay, for real answer though. Many scientists think the Big Bang Theory describes the dawn of everything, the formation of matter.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I was looking for more so the origin of the universe, but
That's
the
it!
universe is
Yeah,
all mass,
yeah.
So I'll give it to you.
Scientists have concluded that the 2 stars in a binary star system orbit around a fixed point between the 2 stars. A comparison of the spectra from the 2 stars in a binary star system provides evidence to support this conclusion. Explain how. Well, I don't know. I'm comparing the spectra, dude. The 2 lines are parallel to each other, they're not on top of each other, therefore indicating they're having to orbit around something. And due what we know about gravity and the fact that objects attract to each other with similar masses, 2 objects with similar mass will tend to dance around each other, similar to Pluto and Make, or what's it called?
Nah, that's 0 marks.
Okay, and that's it. So Benedict, we gotta find out what grade I got. So bear in mind, in my physics, I got a B. 16 minus 60.
60 minus 16.
I got 44. Which puts me at a...
B!
B! I'm still as smart as I was! It's 2 years later. Will's in Sussex Downs College in Lewes. I'm about to do my biology exam. Benedict, I failed my biology exam. Do you know what I got?
D?
I got an E. Let's begin. How long have we got on this? Hour and 30. Bloody, it's getting longer, mate. Table 1 shows features of a bacterium and the human immunodeficiency virus HIV particle. Complete table 1 by putting a tick where a feature is present. RNA, neither are present. Cell wall is present in neither as well. Enzyme molecules are in both. And capsid is only bacterium, so it's like these 3.
Incorrect.
Fuck! I only took this 3 years ago and I don't remember any of these questions. When HIV infects a human cell, the following events occur. A single-stranded length of HIV DNA is made, and the human cell then makes a complementary strand to the HIV DNA. Describe how the complementary strand of HIV DNA is made. Right. Okay, so the DNA is unzipped by some otherworldly force that I've forgotten the name of, and it is duplicated by being one side is pulled away, the other side is replaced, and the side that's pulled away is then matched up with the HIV strain. And then they do the same thing and they duplicate and unzip and the enzymes and the RNA and the stuff.
I'm afraid I'm not going to give you any more.
Fuck's sake! Contrast the structures of DNA and mRNA molecules to give 3 differences. DNA is a helix or a helios, is going to use the word for. Number 2, DNA is found in all living mammals, whilst mRNA is found solely in cells. I don't know, I can't think of any more scientific one.
You do get the 1 point for the double helix.
Describe the differences between the structure of a triglyceride molecule and the structure of a phospholipid molecule. Okay, I'm going to go out on a whim and say a phospholipid molecule has a less permeable membrane.
Oh no, dude, you were so on the right track as well. All you had to say is, in a phospholipid, the fatty acids are replaced with phosphate.
Describe how you would test for the presence of a lipid in a sample of food. You heat up the food and then you would use a thing. It's the thing with the colours on it. The strip with the colours for measuring fatty acids. What's it called? Oh, I don't know, I give up. Okay, biology students, I am just bullshitting, and I'm really, really sorry. Jack, at home, editor, how have you been doing, by the way, on these quizzes? I hope you've been playing along at home. You can put a little thing on the screen, say how you've been doing. This fat substitute is a lipid. Despite being a lipid, it cannot cross the cell surface membranes to cells lining the gut. Suggest why it cannot cross the cell surface membranes, because the villi on the stomach, on the membranes of the intestines, not osmosis, they can't osmosis through, it's not a semi-permeable membrane.
Nope, pretty much the answer was, it's too big.
Give 2 ways in which the hydrolysis of ATP is used in cells. Fucking just come everywhere. Breaks down food, breaks down energy to use. Oh, and to move through membranes.
It's telling me in the comments to reject, lack of terminology, but you pretty much got that one bang on, and I'm going to give you 2 marks.
What is the evidence for figure 2 that scanning electron microscope was used to take this photograph? Well, it's not using false colour, it's in black and white. Yeah, that's the best I can do.
This answer is 4 words, and it just says, can see 3D image. Which, I don't think you hit that, so no mark.
What? I thought saying you could fucking name the part of the mitochondrion labelled X. That is the, rubili. Rubili?
No, it's the crista or the cristae.
Whatever. Figure 3 shows how a plant cell produces its cell wall. Y is a protein. One function of Y is to transport cellulose molecules across the phospholipid bilayer. Using information from figure 3, describe the other function of Y. Rigidity. Hold the cell together.
Go on, I'll give you 1 mark for that.
Okay, good. I'm grabbing them wherever I can find them at this point. We have my grade. We're now 2.5 hours since we started. I've gone through an entire life of science. Now, 3 years rusty, after not having studied and revised, jumping in, my grade is...
Well, I can reveal you got 18 marks, and the minimum boundary for an E is 45 marks. So I'm going to give you a U for ungradable.
Oh, fuck. This has been really a very eye-opening day. I mean, what do we get? We got level 5 in primary school science. Hey?
Big brain time.
Big brain. I got a B in my physics, so that's really good. I'm surprised I got a B in I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to go back and do their GCSE exam and get the same grade they did when they were 16. So, then my A-level one, that's fair enough, because I did it for 1 year and dropped it because I wasn't very good at it. Thank you for watching. If you want to see me do another exam, vote with your likes if you want to see another one. If you want to see me do another subject, maybe maths. I've never been good at maths. Primary school, I failed maths. Secondary school, I failed maths. College, I failed maths. But yeah, thank you, Benedict, for being my examiner.
It was easy, I guess. When you've got all the answers.
Thanks for hanging around till 1:30 in the morning with me to do this.
I've missed the train home again.
Wow.